So we have the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. I have gotten the big thing in this because they have like the little ones, not the little ones, not the travel ones, but they have the little ones like the pumps, and then they have the big thing like this. And you have to read it because when you go to the store to pick this up, you got to make sure you read it because some of them say Cetaphil facial cleanser. So when you pick this up, just read the bottom to make sure it's moisturizing cream, because there's some that says Cetaphil facial cleanser. So when you get it, you'll have to read the bottom to make sure it says moisturizing cream and not facial cream, unless you want to get the facial cream. But if you want the Cetaphil moisturizing cream to keep your face moisturized after you wash your face, then make sure it says moisturizing cream at the bottom under the Cetaphil. And well, I use this every day, but when you get this, if you read the back, it should tell you how often to use it. But a lot of times I don't really go by the back of how often. I use it every day because I know when I get done washing my face that my face is going to be dry. So I just basically use this every day. And here's what it looks. Now it doesn't smell the best. Now I'm going to tell y'all that now. It don't smell the best. It actually stinks, really. Yeah, it stinks. But it gets the job done. I don't know if you can see how much is left in there, but it gets the job done. Like, it stinks. It doesn't really smell good. Okay, cool. But it gets the job done. That's all that matters. You only need a little bit. Like, you don't really need much. And this works for your hands too. Like, if you have dry hands, you can also take a little bit of this and put it on your hands. So you only technically need this much, maybe. That still might be a little too much, but mainly this much. And then you can put it on your face, your hands. So sometimes I just, put it on my hands. Like, I'll put it on my face like in the mornings when I'm getting ready, and then maybe when I come home, like later that evening or before bed, I might come back and put some on my hands, because I know like my hands and my face are like the dry, like I know my face gets, like I have dry skin, like my face is really dry and my hands are really dry. So that's why I make sure to keep some on my hands and my face. Like even if I'm not going anywhere, sometimes I'll come in my room and I'll just grab some and put some on my hands, because my hands get so dry, especially in the winter time or when the colder, like right now, that is really, really cold. So I put some on my hands, and then I make sure the top is on it good. So like when you put the top on, you don't want to you could screw it like this, but the top's not really all the way down. I don't know if you can see, but the top's not all the way down. So like when you screw it on, it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like that. Like the top's not all the way on. So when you screw it down, you're gonna have to twist it. You're gonna have to twist it. You're gonna have to twist it and then kind of push it down like that to make sure the top is on good. Because if you just like put the top on like that, the top's technically not all the way on, because you know how you could see the crack right there? That could tell you that the top's not all the way down. So when you put the top on, make sure you put it on, twist it until you can't twist it no more. You could twist it this way, either way, you could twist it left or right. But when you hear that click, that means the top's all the way on. So, just make sure you click it down good to where the top's all the way on. Even though this doesn't spill, because it's like I'm tilting the bottle over right now, like none's coming out. Like that's how thick it is. Like even though it doesn't really spill because I'm like tilting the bottle, like you see how none comes out. Like I'm I'm tilting it, I'm shaking it, like none comes out. That's how thick, like I said, the thick the cream is. But you still want to hear that double pop like that, just to make sure, just in case, because you never know. You would hate to leave something like half open like this, like it's half open because the top is still loose, and then you come out, it spills. So that's why, regardless of, you might look at it and be like, oh, it's not gonna spill, it's secure. Okay, yes, true, but you still want to make sure the top is secure, because sometimes if you drop it or anything, you might get a little bit on your carpet or whatever. So that's why it's very, very important to make sure your top is secure. And I mean, you can use this daily, I guess. I mean, if you want to, you could study the directions on the back, but I don't really pay attention to those anymore. I just put it on my face like every morning after I wash my face, and then I'll put some on after I wash my face at night before bed. So I usually do 2 times a day, but mostly I do it once. So it's just how you want to do it. I do recommend after you washing your face, so that way to help lock in that moisture on your face, so your face won't be as dry. But just put it on just how you want to put it on. If you want to read the directions on the back to see how many times you put it on and follow that, you can. If you just want to put it on twice a day, like in the morning when you wash your face, and then at night after you wash your face, you can. However you want to do it. I just personally put it on. That's how I personally do it. So like if I wash my face in the morning, and then I'll put this on, and then if I wash my face again at night, I'll put this on. But if I don't wash my face at night and I just wash my face in the morning, then that moisturizer's still locked in on my face, because I can like touch my skin, and I can still feel how soft my skin is on my face. That's how you could tell if the moisturizer is still on your skin. And then it's up to you if you want to go to bed with it like that, or if you want to wash it off. It's up to you. But I usually go to bed with the moisturizer on my face, and then when I get up and get in the shower the next day, or get ready the next day, I'll put the face wash over it and wash it off again and clean it up real good, and then reapply it. So just basically however you want to do it. But it is a lightweight. Like, this bottle is not heavy. It's big, and I like it big because it lasts a long time. This is a lightweight bottle. Now, travel wise, if you do go on a plane, this is over 3 ounces because of how big the bottle is, I'm pretty sure. Because it doesn't really say. It might be on here somewhere, but this is, if you go on a plane, you definitely have to put this in the suitcase, and then put your suitcase under the plane, because I'm pretty sure this is over 3 ounces. So they would not let you put this in as a carry-on unless you take some out of here and put it in an empty container, like one of them little mini empty containers, and then put it in. Then you might be able to get that through. But if you're just you're gonna have to put this in your suitcase under the plane. You would not be able to take this as a carry-on, because they're gonna say it's too big, it's over 3 ounces. So that is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. They also have this in the facial cleanser as well. I don't know if you like mixing your skin products. Like if you like using, let's say like if you like using Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream to moisturize, and then if you like to use Noxzema for facial cleanser, like, or if you like to use Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream and Cetaphil Facial Cleanser. Like, I don't know how y'all like to do it, but I do recommend using Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. I have tried other moisturizers. Pond's is a good example. I have tried Pond's, and yes, I will use Pond's. Ponds. But the difference is with me using Cetaphil and Pond's, I prefer Cetaphil because Pond's feels heavy to me. Like, it still gets my face moisturized, but it just feels so heavy on my skin. and when I'm trying to get some out of the bottle, like it just feels heavy, like a heavy moisturizer. So that's why I prefer using Cetaphil, because it's light. It feels light on my face. It doesn't really feel as heavy on my face or my skin. But this is a good moisturizer. This is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. And you are more than welcome to leave your comments, thoughts, and opinions down below.